تساوي عدة أيام سفر شمال.
My end comes too soon. I am not ready.
في كتابه البخلاء تلك الفكرة الأخيرة من المثل التالي واضحة بشكل لأي شخص يعرفه.
الآن ذلك الشاب المدعو.
ماذا كنت أنوي أن أقول؟ The Khalifa would like to remind you that any issue with the execution of justice in Al-Khilafa should be taken to the Mazalim Court, where the complaint will be received and addressed.
Oh, please. Not yet. Not yet.
رأيت المعلم حنين اليوم كان مبتسما مثل غلام صغير ومعه سلة بيضاء.
الفرق بين الروح والنفس؟ لا يهم. إني أعتقد أنه شمالا وجنوبا.
My end comes too soon. I am not ready. My heart, Yasri. It fails me.
Let me find you some help. Perhaps there is a doctor I can take you to.
Too late. Yet, there are still many things I must do. My life's work. A treatise upon the heavenly stars. I must get it to the House of Wisdom before my rivals claim it and steal my glory.
If you wish, I can deliver the treatise for you.
And then, there is my beloved son. Today, he and I argued most bitterly. Without his forgiveness, I cannot.
I will fetch him so that you can make your peace.
No! The treatise first. Help me retrieve it. Please!
I shall do so. My father was an architect. He too had his glory stolen by a rival.
My heart!
من المؤسف أنه ألقى بها في المادة المنصهرة.
لقد حصلت على هذا الرداء.
The symposium should be here. Baghdad's brightest, sharing their wisdom.
دارچین از زمان حضور آن کاروان 2 روز قبل ارزان‌تر است.
تأخذ معك الآن
له طازجة بينما كانت أعناق يصبغ الجلد القديم. السؤال للبقاء على الطريق. ما دفعني
Pardon me. I am looking for the great scholar's lecture.
Basil Fahim's lecture about the antediluvian antecedents of humanity will begin soon. In the meantime, please enjoy our ample stock of exquisite delicacies and tasty refreshments.
Show me the path ahead.
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniyah, the poet?
العمل نيابة عن صاحب هناك سيتسنى لنا أخيرا البدء في العمل على أرخميدس. لقد كنت أتوق إلى وضع يدي على
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniyah, the poet?
تطرحه فيزياء أرسطو وفقا لتفسير الحمصي.
Where is Arib? I hope to catch a whiff of her magnificent aura. So rare to see her outside of the round city.
The beloved is in the garden, ruminating upon the perfection of nature.
Oh, to be a flower held in her discerning hands, inspiring such languid verse.
She must be relieved to be free of her wealthy patrons for a change.
Oh, perhaps she leads an exciting secret double life, slipping out of the palaces to find inspiration in common life.
I doubt it.
Guide me, Enkidu.
أتعرف تلك المشكلة عن تقلبات الحصص التموينية؟ يشق علي تذكر الإجابة. سأفكر في الأمر.
Nothing can hide from us, Enkidu.
كنت أنسى. أدور عبر باب إلى حين خطة مريت الحكمة وتوصيل يلعب بمثابة
لست متأكدة من سيرهم على بأمان تام عند سيرك داخل المدينة المدورة. هناك حارس قريب ليكون في عونك.
Hey, 9 fingers, over here!
I told you I'd see you around.
Indeed. And what brings you back?
I want to show you something.
چندین کیسه الیاف برایشان آمده بود و در ریستندگی به کمک می‌آمدند.
These House of Wisdom boars collect the wildest trinkets and gadgets.
I have been here before, Nihal. This is Ahmed ibn Musa's office. Have you been sneaking in there?
I've bought some of those pale, long hairs. Killed a couple.
It gives me a tingle down my spine. Like I'm nearing a cosmic secret.
You read too much about magicians and lost cities buried beneath the dunes.
You don't read enough. Perhaps there are other worlds, other people out among the stars.
Nonsense.
Ahmed and his brothers are capable of designing some fantastic devices.
Not all of his ideas are that practical, I'm afraid.
Don't be so smug. The world is full of wonders. Does this remind you of your nightmares?
No. More like something from the Bimaristan. Or a training chart of the Hidden Ones.
Ah, yes. The swift ways to kill silently. Death in seconds.
This. I have seen this one before. Is this what you wanted to show me?
Yes. It reminded me of that object we found at the palace. What is it?
A drawing from an ancient book.
There is something you are not telling me.
You do not want to know what happens behind closed doors.
Why? Because you do not know either?
Because, as Derwish says, sometimes it is better not to know the truth behind the things we must do.
The truth, Basim, is that everything is here in front of you. But you refuse to look at it. This is about you. It has always been about you, ever since that night.
I took an oath, Nihal, to leave my old life behind and walk this path of shadows.
And maybe someday you will find the light. But until then, I will walk behind you every step of the way to remind you not to forget who you are.
Is that a threat?
I do not know.
There is that poet Abid loves, whose work keeps turning up in unexpected places.
Spirit of the sands, pilot of desert ships. From distant lands bring to our ears, from your wind-touched lips, the Mirage's song, the kiss that grips. Yes?
Symmetry of sky and sea, but only in thine eye do these two planes meet.
You have read my work. And who might you be?
A lover of poetry, nothing more. And of order. Or should I say, chaos.
I know only one living poet who loves chaos that much. Ali ibn Muhammad. Are you a fan of his pedestrian work?
The rivalry between you two is legendary. It enhances the craft. I cannot choose.
You are most diplomatic. But I would rather seek inspiration among these lovely blooms. Good day.
لكنني لا أشعر بأن صاحب السلطة
کاملا خوب است. ولی شاید بین یدی الله في علم الحياة.
The translator? What is he still doing here? Hunain, you should not be back so soon.
I know. I'm still nervous, but I couldn't stay away from my books.
I guess we must always do our duty.
Wada'an.
Attention symposium attendees. The great after the short delay. Meanwhile, enjoy our bounteous snacks and a sparkling wit of your fellow members.
That astronomer might be one of them, though I doubt it. Sayyidi, I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Good to see more young people enjoying the House of Wisdom.
Do you think the great scholar will give a good lecture?
Do not waste time listening to his nonsense. I have written many more edifying and practical books instead.
On which topics?
I have written extensively about sundials, astrolabes, stars and planets, and the circumference of the Earth.
Fascinating, Sayyidi. I shall read more of your work soon. Wada'an. Sounds like the lecture is about to begin. I should return to the Kahraman.
سنحتاج إلى تعقب الحركة والقياس في وقت واحد عن طريق الساعات.
Pardon me. Is Fazil Fahim's lecture ready to begin?
Indeed it is. Head inside if you please.
Welcome, one and all, to the House of Wisdom, center of learning in Baghdad, indeed, of the entire world. I am Fazil Fahim al-Kimsa, first scholar of the House of Wisdom, wisest of the wise. Today, I will shock you with what may sound like outrageous blasphemies. Do not fear, good people. Though I am old, my mind remains sharp as steel. Today I speak of mysteries, of creatures from the antediluvian age. Do not the ancient prophets tell us about giants from before the flood who forsook Allah and worshipped false idols? Is it not possible these giants built marvels, works of wondrous power, now lost to us?
Zahra and Hassan are both dead, slain by an assassin's blade.
They're dead.
Sayyidi, I urge you to hide until it's safe. Apologies, people, but our lecture has concluded. Please, feel free to explore the House of Wisdom's many fine chambers.
You call yourself the great scholar, Fazil. You who burn books and hope the smoke will hide your crimes. How many did you sacrifice in your search for knowledge? How many did you use, damage, and discard in the name of discovery? Now you hide within the House of Wisdom. The house you led astray. But I will find you. And I will exact justice for every soul you savaged for your great work. It is true. Fazil leads the order in Abbasiyah. I need to hunt him down.
معشر العجوز بعد المغرب إنه يعاني مشكلة في إن الكلفة في السامراء هذا صحيح لكن لدينا مباحث الأصل أكثر فخامة
وين التقحمان؟ أرجو منك عدم ذكر الفتيات وحسبها تجديد أحاول أشتغل على لاعتقادنا
Looked like somebody about to get his skull drilled.
How exciting.
Forget I mentioned
What do you think frightened the great scholar?
The old fool must have imagined one of his antediluvian creatures. He's an absolute disgrace.
But where did he run off to?
There's rumors of hidden passages beneath the House of Wisdom. Maybe he hid down there.
I have heard the rooftop gardener mention these places, yes.
What a colorful detail to include in my verse. The scholar by secret tunnels fled, chased by delusions of deities who want him dead.
Lend me your eyes. Pardon me, but I heard a rumor about a hidden basement beneath the House of Wisdom.
A secret basement? You must be joking.
No, not at all. Surely, such a large building must have basements and cellars to store books and inks.
I'm aware of no such location on these premises.
Never mind. I will look around on my own.
As you wish.
Gatekeeper, let me pass.
Those who came before are...
What are you talking about?
Those who came before are...
Let me get back to you.
I've lost Fazl's greatest work.
Looks clear.
I've lost Fazl's
I can use
greatest
my
work.
weapons again if needed.
What do you mean you lost the great scholar's masterwork?
I'm sorry. I was distracted by the presence of the famous poet Arib.
Forget the poet! We better find Fazl's book, or we're both dead.
Sounds like part of a passphrase.
Yeah!
Hold on. Huh? Who's...
That book looks out of place wedged behind a desk like that. A history of the great scholar and his magnificent reforms of the House of Wisdom by Fazl Fahim. Not sure if this is the correct volume.
Exciting posts tend to get you killed. Have you ever been down to Abdullah?
Hey!
What was that?
We'll be ready if we are needed. Show yourself. I know you're here.
I'll feed you your spleen!
What? I will catch you. Who?
Hold on!
Eyes out.
What?
Looks like somebody left a book in the stairwell.
Wait, what? I'll silence you!
Hope we draw posts back by Bab al-Asra tomorrow. God snoring. Hey!
This letter mentions a private reading balcony. Might be where the reader has taken the book. I better not use my weapons here.
Keep to the roof, I say. Plenty of work to do up here. Safer too. Avoid dark hallways, especially after the murder in the library. What's this place coming to?
This key could be useful.
Screams from the basement. Makes my stomach crawl to hear such pain.
An impressive volume, written by Fazil Fahim. Could be his masterwork. Its title is, "Those who came before are those who shall return." This has to be it. I better not use my weapons here.
Whoa.
Gatekeeper!
Those who came before are
those who shall return.
correct. You may proceed.
Clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
Wait, just
What?
come out. Let's bathe in blood.
What the?
Nobody's put Not Anna. Don't worry. We've got plenty of volunteers.
You can pull my teeth out with hot irons before you get me in there.
Hold on!
There is a deep wrongness here. A reek of rotten iron. Those robes might help me get closer to Fazil. What have they done to these people? Poor guy will not need this anymore. This should help me blend in.
subject! In here, now!
There are horrors here, but the most terrifying thing is that I have seen it all before. Somehow.
Who dares meddle with my great work? Killing my allies and spoiling my lecture. It's an outrage.
It looks like the handiwork of a trained assassin.
Must be some faction in the Round City. Or one of those jealous broods in Sharqiyya.
These killings were too subtle for mercenaries.
No matter. Once I understand how the mechanism works, I will prove myself to Al-Bahamud.
In here, Lackwit.
You are new, aren't you? I don't recognize you. They promised you gold when you volunteered, yes? No matter. What you are about to behold surpasses all worldly riches. Don't be afraid. Are you afraid? This is my great work. I call it Arua. It will take you on a journey to another realm. Why did the first ones leave this world behind, filled with fools, I wonder, and make so few of me? We call this the House of Wisdom, but its foundations are unsound. For beneath the House of Wisdom lies the Dungeon of Ignorance, and upon such dark secrets we build our philosophies. Science is the noblest purpose. Knowledge is the greatest power.
No.
No? Then what?
Justice.
This may be the place. It may be here where lies absolute knowledge. It is not how I remember it. Behind the doors, it looked brighter.
But in the end, all we see is darkness. I need to get out of here. Get back to the bin. No question about it. Fazil was neck deep in the Order. The scholar's notes. He believes in these ancient beings, the masters of memory.
Basim ibn Ishaq.
How did you find this place?
Easy. I just followed the trails of blood.
You should not be here.
Do you talk to him?
Sometimes. Yes.
But he does not answer. I do. We have drifted apart since that day. But what we have seen back at the palace, this light, these sounds, we cannot have possibly forgotten.
Unlike you, Nihal, I keep the past in the past.
You call yesterday the past? And this jinni of yours, this repulsive shadow that crushes your chest, has it crawled back into the past too?
No. It is still here. Sometimes, even in the day, I feel its breath on my neck. The nightmare invades the real world, or has always been part of it.
This is part of your reality, Basim. I am a part of your reality too. I am your past. Tell me, will you leave me there? In the dark corners of your memory?
I will not.
Now, if you could invent a mechanical rug sweeper... Basim.
It is done.
And how did it all play out?
I'm afraid this is a tale for another day. We will save it for one of our campfires.
You have done well, my friend.
Better get back to my work. You know how easily I get bored. Thank you for what you did, Basim.
It is the truth. You have done well. One last thing. Arib, was she involved?
Not that I know. But we must remain vigilant. Tebet, I would like to ask you something.
Please, go ahead.
What can you tell me about Ahmad ibn Musa?
The son of a famous astronomer. Ahmed and his brothers excel at mathematics, invention, and scholarship. Together, they wrote the Book of Ingenious Devices, describing their wonderful clockwork automata.
What made him join our cause?
The Banu Musa were once close to Al-Mutawakkil, but grew disgusted with the Abbasid Khilafah.
What happened?
They refused to discuss it, so I cannot say.
There are many reasons to be disgusted with the Abbasids.
Was there anything else?
What is important in Abbasiyya?
This district is the heart of learning in Baghdad. All the world's knowledge can be found here.
Any key places to investigate?
Follow the trail, wherever it leads. Besides the House of Wisdom, there are other vital landmarks. Be sure to visit the 4 markets, the observatory, and the Dome of the Ass.
I remember the observatory well. I met the great astronomer Al-Khawarizmi there when I was young.
Excellent. Finally, if you need to soothe sore muscles, a steam bath at the splendid Hammam of Abbasiyya is a joy.
After a night of clambering across rooftops, that sounds good.
Was there anything else?
Tell me more about yourself, Tebet.
Me? Not much to say. I love poetry. Is that enough?
Come now. Do not be so modest.
As you wish. I come from Nubia, a dry land south of Egypt. My father sent me to Cairo to study Islam. There I learned a fiery sense of right from wrong. And the corruption in Cairo was very, very wrong. We revolted. Our revolt failed and I fled to Baghdad. The Hidden Ones took me in and here I am.
Someday you should tell the whole tale.
Was there anything else?
Thank you, Tebet. That is all for now. Greetings.
Welcome, welcome.
Have you any new tools for me?
Take a look. Seen enough?
Your skills could surely aid me.
Here's what I have. Is that it?
Your help is invaluable.
Goodbye.
لا تنسى أنهم قالوا ذلك عن الوالد.
I think I have acquired my Badurai is getting worse from what I hear. The bandits assaulting honest folk at will on the Kufa road. Attachment of his Turkic horse.
غير مزدحما ليلة البارحة. لقد حصلت على هذا الرداء الجديد المصنوع من قطن الفوطة. لعلك تتذكر ما علي دخل. لا تدري من بوابات دار الخليفة. إن الخليفة في سامراء. أحيانا هم يقدمون العدسات والإدامات عند سعيد كذا.
انتهوا من ترميمات الجدار في الشماسية. ذلك القسم القريب عمل مرتفع وخطير. ما سأفعله غدا في الأعداء.
Hey, de biezen nog gaan. Dat zie je.
Stand around and tell people what to do.
Don't want you here.
Go away.
I fought some of those pale long hairs. Killed a couple. They are wild, but skilled. Formidable.
That person looks suspicious. I should investigate.
Go away!
Mongrel!
That's right, Mongrel.
Another shard.
You die now! No!
What's your balance?
On it!
أيها المتوحش.
Don't let the shorter cut.
Got you!
God grants me strength!
That's it! Hear that crash! Taught you well.
You!
On your meal, bland and good.
The nerve.
Eating a chore and sort of pleasure.
If you are cooked.
Then look no farther than Ahmad the Spicer. Located in the heart of the bazaar. He will have you hungering for every bite. The Khalifa approves this message.
What do you see, Enkidu?
Basim, over here.
You seem shorter than I remembered, Basim.
And you still have not grown a single digit, Rebecca.
No, we're not here as enemies.
No, but we never held back on the training ground.
Roshan tells me you are local here.
In a manner of speaking, I lived here a time before I left for Anbar.
This place is no different from the places I'm used to. The rich wipe their shit with the clothes of the poor.
That is the Karkh I remember.
It is your Karkh no longer. Rebecca has uncovered a district tainted by corruption. Stronger than usual.
Rumors of harassment from officials, and goods being controlled and seized. We think someone here has a hold over the district.
Let me guess. The Order.
A grand auction is happening. The Dairat al-Mal. An annual show of silk robes comparing their golden spoons. No surprise, but this event is invite only. There is a high chance one of our targets will attend.
So, gain entry into the auction and find the one behind this.
Mumtaz, you catch on quick.
Finding it hard to keep up?
There might be clues if we trace trouble to the root. I can show you where they are brewing. Join me outside when you're ready.
Master.
Are you ready, Basim? Karkh awaits.
Ready. Let us move.
Follow me. Ever thought you would return here? To Karkh?
No. Much of my childhood was spent along these streets. Finding friendship with rats and roaches. Some memories are good. Most are bitter.
Memories only serve to distract us. The Order has spread their influence into every crack in the city, turning Baghdad into their farm.
That will change.
Responsibility lies heavy on our shoulders. The Order's blight falls over Karkh, and we are the only ones who can cure it.
How has Rebecca been adjusting to Karkh?
She does not like the politics, but she has to fulfill her duty.
I need
Karkh is an acquired taste. Businesses at each other's throats. The obsession over money. Perfume.
People here are happy to be lost in their own paradise.
A paradise that can only be afforded by the wealthy, and often corrupted.
ها قد قتلوا رقيبا آخر قرب البصرة.
أخبرته أن يربي ثعبان. اضطروا إلى تركك سريعا. علي أخذ قدر الطبخ إلى المصلح. فأكلت محاكم
بين يدي الله. ثمة كثير من الأعداء على بوابات.
Come, we're nearly there. Welcome back to Karkh.
Spice still clings to the air. What was it like? The first time you took a life?
I barely recall. It was a man I used to know well. Before all of this. Before the Hidden Ones.
You do not remember?
My memories are buried next to him. I refuse to let his death hunt me. The way his breath hunted me when he was alive. I won't let the past define me. This is why I now consider myself the daughter of no one. If we do not quell the storm within us while awake, It takes us in our dreams. Like with you and your jinni. Now, the souk. Like Rebecca said, some guards came through recently, breaking bottles, smashing crates.
What caused this aggression?
Let's find out. I've also heard they're seizing foreign goods, mostly from the East Road.
The East Road? I believe I know someone who can help. It has been an age. Hopefully he is still around. I would be happy to see him again.
Do not let nostalgia cloud reality, Basim.
I will not. I know nothing stays the same. It has been some time. I wonder what has changed around here. Maybe I could first pay an old friend a visit.
Hearken, all travelers and visitors! The Khalifa is pleased to welcome... Frequent the bazaar to savor the choice from those exotic goods newly imported from the Far East to the delicious dates and figs grown within these very grounds.